Hello and welcome back to Rollercoaster Tycoon, where you might be wondering, why exactly are we looking at this section of the park? Well, let us turn on our Superman laser see-through all eyes, because we have those, alright? It's all on the press of a button. And look, see what I discovered here? I did kind of do a quick and sneak and dirty, in between videos, vandalism check. And I think that we need just an extra handy dude here. Because apparently, this has become clear to me now, one just doesn't cut it. So, with that taken care of, we should be seeing the vomit and stuff disappear soon there. And then last time, we built the Glycerine Express. And we also noted that there is a severe lack of named guests in the park. So let's change that with guest 8686. And you will be Baishkorv. I hope that I pronounced that right. Anyway, you have 90 game euro bucks, so you are a pretty rich fella. And then we will add another one. We will have Harrison. I need Piolo, but Pilozo also in the park. And you also have 90 bucks. Wow. And last but not least, we will have guest 8691 with a 100 game euro bucks. And you will be Brad Baker. And there you go. All three of you, welcome to the park. Even though this late, yeah, we still need more guests in our park. And to that end, to entertain our guests even further, we said that we would do the orange coaster in the orange section over here. And we're gonna. And I also noticed that this is the view in which we kind of determined which color which ride was gonna have. And we also need our orange swag stalls in here, right? Now, that basically means that we have to place them somewhere over here. This is the only viable place where those things can go. So, yeah, well, we don't have much choice. Let's do it, right? Let's add it. Where are... Oh, there they are. So, first, we start out with orange balloons. Yeah, because that will also look, and that it's so fitting. It's balloon stall number 8, so that tells me that we've done this right. And then we'll add the umbrella store here with like the darker orange umbrellas, which is also umbrella store number 8. Is it? Yeah, I believe. I thought for a moment that I had placed the t-shirt stall. This is already orange, also number 8. Very good. And then last but not least, the hat stall, which is also going to be orange. And is also number 8. So there we go. Anybody who's buying orange stuff right now, we will know has bought it over here. Good. Now that we've got that out of the way, let's determine. Ooh, and you know what I'm curious to? Do we have... Nice. You know what this means? We're gonna do a no funding for our research because we do not need more coasters. Basically, that means that we have 3 more coasters to build. I say it's gonna be this one, and this one, because those are the more difficult coasters. So, what do we want to build over here? I mean, I feel like we should get this one in here and do this one in the center, over here. That would be cool. Yeah, let's do that. Right, so let's see what we can build with this coaster. As with the other coasters, I feel like it would be smart to get this thing also constructed underground. But maybe it would be a clever move if we were to... What if we... Because what we could also do is... But then... I mean, in theory, we could build it below over here. There's nothing against it, really. Also, nothing really... you know, we also don't really gain that much of an advantage by doing this. Let's do it. And because we build it over here, I feel like we should go a little bit outwards here. To leave room for our track to also pass on this same area here. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. So let's extend this out to the limit. Let's see. How many hoists can we have again? 12. Right. Am I way to remove like 2 pieces? Do we now have 10? Please say we don't. We have 11 though. So you pretty much do need a maximum length here. Nice. Right, first of all, I want this hooked up before we ruin any future possibilities here. And this is like a little bit too long of a queue, but still like the perfect spot for it. So, there we go, nice. Get this done like this, yes. You know what, we might as well. I love it when that breaks down and the music stops. That's actually the best part of it. Oh man. Oh, and that's actually the ride over here that breaks down. Oh, that's such a shame. I do believe that it's getting fixed already. Right. We'll see. Now, have we made it? Oh yeah, we have totally made it impossible for us. Right, let's redo this slightly. Now there is room for this, because all we need to do is add one section like that. Because basically, what we need to do here is drop to such height. Oh no, wait, hold on a second. We don't really need to do this. So if I were to then go like this again, I do believe that... Yeah, no. Balls! I'm doing it wrong! Let's see. So this requires some terraforming like this. Wait, hold on a second. Oh, I clicked on the wrong thing. Derp. That's not helping, damage. Builds the... What? Builds the coaster already. Don't click all these random butons, please. Nice. So... We are over here in a section where... You know what we could do? We could just back borrow and steal a little bit of the space of like the neighboring area. I'm not against that. We need this to be long anyway, so we might as well steal a little bit of the terrain of the neighbors, huh? Yeah, we might as well. Now we don't want to utilize too much space over here, because we do want to build future rides here. And also, I feel like it doesn't really matter where we go with this coaster. So, let's see what we can do here then, huh? Now, oh nice, we don't really get in the way of the trees too much. He says, starting up the chainsaw. And then again starting it up, and again, and again. Yeah, we're on a frenzy. Couldn't help it, you know, it happens at times. Now, yeah, hold on. Come on, game. Please do the things that I want you to do. Don't be so stubborn all the time. Okay, so... Cool. I am looking at this and thinking, yeah, that's gonna be an issue. But if we S-bend this to the other side, all of a sudden there might be a possibility. No, there is not. In that case, maybe we should do another S-bend here to the other. Yes. Oh, maybe we should not. And then there's the drink stall in the way, but... Oh, wow. Okay, so basically we have no choice but to go up. And then I feel like right now we will have the speed to succeed at that section. But basically we need to start lifting. One lower. Right. Oh, okay. One lower still. Else we run into our park borders. And now that we've done our section over here, we don't need to visit this part anymore. And let's go over here. So first of all, we'll make a bit of speed. And go like this. And now I feel like this area here, we won't be building too much stuff here. So this is great for us to well, wiggle through the trees, for example. And then there's no way we could squeeze ourselves through over here. That's just, you know, that's just putting us in a, well, like a track building nightmare for which right now I don't really feel like doing that, so we won't. But I believe that if we do this like one back here, yeah, that's like as tight as you can go with the track, basically over there. And then to the other side, an S-bend. Oh wow, the speed on it, by the way, right now will be pretty insane. I have a feeling. We can actually make this like one longer, I believe. Yes, nice. And then something like this. S-bend. And then here's what I want to do. Oh wait, we need one more straight piece for this. Another S-bend. And in theory... Okay, so if we do like a mellow curve here, we are just for a moment's notice, like, you know, neighboring the track over there. Which I think is a pretty cool feature for this coaster. And that also is like our next section into the underground. And currently, also the best moment for us to go down and make a little bit more speed. Now, this isn't like, you know, the end all of this coaster. Definitely not. I feel like what we should kind of try and do is resurface over here. And then go all the way up and do some more track stuff and then get back. We'll probably be in the 1200 meter range, or maybe slightly over it. Well, that's okay. Let's do like an S-bend. And then we should be able to go to height 5. Maybe go down a little bit lower. And then curve it. Curve it again. And now we want to pretty much go out to the max, basically. So that means do a tight curve here. Even one further. Because this is, right now what we're doing is we're lining ourselves up, right? I mean, we know how this stuff works. Oh, already. Is this good? Is this good? Yeah, this is good. Or at least I believe. I hope, I pray that this will actually go alright with this. Else we've done a lot of terraforming that we need to restore. Nice. Not nice. Crap. Yeah. Okay, plan B for this. Because clearly, this ain't gonna work. What can we do? Because I thought we would be higher up. What we can do with this is... Because we do this at like height 3. And that's where the issue lies. So let's restore the terrain for starters. And... there. Come on. Oh man, this is anything but easy. Wow. And I know I could rotate the view, but you know, I kind of want to keep this view to not get disoriented. Not that I'm really disoriented or anything, but what if we were to go to, say, height 6, height 7, and do this whole shenanigan again? Because I believe right now we should line ourselves up way better for this. And then, yes. Yes, oh yes, definitely. This is what I wanted. Look, and now we're utilizing this hill, which is also totally what I want. To the absolute limit of what the thing can do. Oh wow. Height 27. This is actually one of the higher coasters that we even have. How cool is this? Now, here's the thing. We will have quite a bit of speed here. Let us do like an S-bend. Yeah, this is some coolness. And then another S-bend. Okay, right now we are basically going below our own tracks here. Yeah, and this coaster will have blazing speeds right now. And also be at like height 16. So you know what we could do? This is just for funsies. Is do a bit of an up and downer, which we haven't really done that much. Oh, and now I know why. We could, of course, do it in this fashion. Not really, actually. Yeah, this curve is a little bit of an annoyance, I admit. What if we S-bend this to the right? And then curve it around. S-bend it again. And then drop down like to height 15. Now the clever ones among you can see where this thing is heading. And will know that right now it's, at least according to my building scheme, the best moment to have this thing head towards the station. Hold on a second, what are we doing exactly again? I believe that so long as we just follow this line and do this, boom, we are there. Nice. Now, of course, is the big question. Is it gonna make it, and is it good enough for the rating agency? That's like the real question, right? So let us first of all do a fix mechanic. Now, the moment you are over there... Yep, nice, we got him trapped. Very good. Then we also want like a new handy dude who's not gonna mow the grass. And you will most certainly try and keep this area clean. Because you, well, you know, just you better. that's the basis of it, you know. You better. Right, so that's like the first part of this coaster, that it survived, you know, this horse. And the lift is actually rather quick. Or at least that's how it comes across to me. So, and then 50 kilometers an hour on a horse. Look at that. These horses go really slow, and then there's like this ultra quick horse coming by, you know. I love it. And then at 38, and then it goes down some more. I'm not sure how it will line itself up. I have a suspicion it won't make that. Yeah, this is terrible. That is terrible. I'm not sure if it will make it. We'll have to see with the guest on it. But so far that's not looking good, you know. I have a feeling that the pace on that is not high enough. There is two things we can do about it. Or we... yeah, we can't really change this because this was like a nightmare to get out. So basically what we need to do is just shorten the track length into the underground. You know, that's all we can do about it. Look, how cool is this, by the way, huh? And I love it. And then a bit up and downsies. And then, yeah. Back towards the station. I'm not sure if this will or can crash, but we'll see. For now, we're just gonna open it up. And we're gonna call this Jolly Jumper. Yeah, we had to. I mean, at some point we had to have this, right? Oh, we definitely want to change that too. Oh, and we definitely want to change this. I mean, I don't care that we have 123,000 game Eurobucks, but nothing is ever going to be free in this park. Just so you know. And then... yeah, for the orange is like the only color that we're kind of limited to. So, but let's do different colors per car here. Let's see. Well, we do not have ratings for it yet, so let's just keep the game running and let's color all these horses, right? So let's have a different type of horses. You know, let's have the horses be like real colors that horses can be. So, and then we will just have the saddle be some weird fancy color, right? But the horses will always be like a real color. Black, of course, being the most beautiful one, like a black stallion. We also have like this type of brown for the horses. Like a yellow saddle, and white with an orange saddle. Of course we will have that. And you also have grey horses, right? Don't you? I believe you do. And if you don't, we'll have them now. And then another brown horse. With a purple saddle. Another black stallion, which is like bright red. And then another light brown horse. Yeah, you also have those, I'm sure of it. And then, last but not least, another black one with the green saddle. Wow, we actually need to work on this thing a little bit. This isn't good enough. It has plenty of track length, so I feel like the issue... And look how close we are. Yeah, you know, I think I know how to fix this. Just watch this. We're gonna cheese it a little. Oh, you know what we could do here? Why don't we add like another ride to this bit, huh? I think that would be an excellent idea. Now, we have every ride already, so we'll just build like another one again. And let's be clever with this, which I'm not known for, but let's see here. Because this coaster right now doesn't count, which, well, I'm kind of surprised, like, a little bit. Maybe what we needed is just a little bit more pace in the coaster. Though, to be fair, I thought this coaster had plenty of it. Clearly, I was wrong and mistaken. So, by doing this, the handy dude will have it covered. And I just hope that this, adding like this ride next to it, will add a little bit of the excitement rating. And you know what else we could do? Because this is like the orange section. Why don't we add like a big pumpkin there? Now why don't we add like another big pumpkin? No, here. Look. Maybe that will do it. Right. I mean, this is the orange section, right? So I think that this, you know, in terms of coloring, it cannot be done any better. Also, you there, look what you do. You just walk by vomit and do nothing about it. That's unaccepted behavior. Just so you know. Now we will also charge $5 here. Nice. Open it up for business then, huh? I say, with the rotation mode. Of course, this needs like another name. Why don't we call this Own the Throne. Own the Throne. There. And that's probably gonna be relevant for the color, but for now we're gonna do it like this. That makes it. Let's reverse that color scheme, so that it at least looks like it's more part of the orange section, then, huh? Yeah, own the throne. Not own the throne, but own the throne. Also, ta-da! You don't need to do much more. All you need to do is just add like a few rides. Not too many, but just a few. Now also, if we just zoom out, we have like 2 towers. That actually means, if I'm right, that we don't have the observation tower. So this would be a new ride that we haven't built before then. In that case, this needs to be constructed over here. Wait, hold on a second. Where? Aren't these like... I don't think there's actual space in between them. It looks like it. Not sure. They seem to be in the same space tile area room thing. You know that. Let's see. So if we then build the entrance here, yeah, then it won't be too long. But you know, I'm okay with that. And then basically that this should be a relatively quick hookup. Yeah, it is. Nice. Well, we almost have to scroll over to that side. It's that much scenery that we have available to us. I like it. Yeah, and then we also need you. Come on, game. Listen, it needs to be green. You know this stuff by now. I've done it before. Nice. So this is the observation tower that we haven't built before. I like it. $5, of course. I mean, some things never change, and the pricing is one of them. Let's open it up, but let's give it like a different color. Also, we need to multicolor our orange coaster a little bit. This over here needs to have a little bit more of a yellow section. And maybe this bit a little bit more red. But for the rest, this is where the giraffe is at. So basically this actually needs like a bit of a more of an orange section, but well. We'll see. We'll make it a little bit yellow, you know, so it's not will we really? I mean, if we go over here, what in terms of coloring, do we have an alternative color scheme? No, there is none. Let's make one. Let's make like the more orange color scheme for this, right? And then I believe this would be an orange color scheme. Oh yeah. I'm not sure if I like it, but this is definitely an orange color scheme. And then over here we need to basically reverse it for the horse thingy, and we'll do so in a moment. First of all, this though. Why don't we call this? Yeah, we should call this Nations. Nations Watch. No. Why don't we call this? This is too easy. Oh wait, I don't even know how you write it correctly. You know? Come on, keyboard, listen to what I'm typing here. At least obey my keystroke commands. I really vividly recall myself saying, yeah, let's not name it after things. Do you recall me saying that? No, I seem to recall me saying something like that. It doesn't seem like I've listened to myself. And then we can do golden with maybe like a yellow a little bit. Yeah. Jus d'orange. There we go. Nice. Right, now as for this right here, the Jolly Jumper, right? We need you at least one alternative color scheme. Nice. Have I then set it up somewhere, you know, the color scheme, but just did not do anything with it? Or is this pure coincidence? It could very well be the latter. Yeah, we definitely need... that's a little bit enthusiastic. I didn't really want to click on that one. So let's change you back. Yes, that's the one. And then basically it's gonna be this whole lifting section. This is also gonna be the different color all the way till that curve. Yes. Now by accident, I think I did. Yeah, I did. Balls. That's not the section that needs to be changed. Nice. So this is the reference view, right? So I think this is right. But we do need, like, for this small bit here, also like an alternative color scheme 3, which is gonna be orange on the tracks, red over here, and then these type of supports. Yes. There. Now it looks good. Maybe also... Oh, crap. Then I accidentally painted a section there. That's the one. Nice. And how has the tower affected things? 707 now. Ooh, you know what we also need to check? 3 minute 8 with like 12 horses. That means that we have 180 seconds divided by 12 means that we need at least this to be like 11 seconds. Nice. Well, guys, guess what? Basically, we've filled every quarter of the park. So if we were to zoom out, I hope that the color thingy is somewhat apparent. We're gonna make it more apparent. And we also need to build 2 more coasters. So all of that and more is gonna happen next time when we play more Rollercoaster Tycoon.